Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Bilco number RPRS3448. This is a stainless steel right hand hold open arm and it's a number 4 type of stainless. So this is a right hand. And, first of all, you're going to get a handle that you will press right down over the stainless bar. You're going to want to, it's plastic. It's not hard plastic. It's rubber plastic. You're going to want to use a mallet to get that down. It goes down, but you will need to tap that down. Not a big deal. You will get stainless steel fasteners, total of 5. You're going to need 2 here, and you're going to need 1, 2, and 3 here. Okay. Now, right hand, left hand. How do you determine the difference between the two? Well, it's quite simple. When you're standing at the lid and it's open in front of you, the left is on the left and the right is on the right. Now, this is your left, but this is my right. So you're looking at the opposite of what I'm looking at. But here we go. This is a right hand, and this is what it's going to look like when the lid's in the closed position. Now, from your perspective, when you're viewing this video, this is indeed on the right side. Okay? So the lid were to open up this way. This is when you're facing from your perspective, it's on the right side. Okay? That's how you'll know the difference. The line art drawing in the extended description from the manufacturer, that shows the left hand. So this is going to be symmetrically opposite. You're going to have the slide track channel. That's going to be attached obviously to the lid, and that's going to be what raises up and down. Let me give you the important dimensional properties of the channel, which has an overall length of 13 3/4. It has an overall height of 2 inch. It has an overall width of 1 1/8 inch. Okay. You've got this little flare or this little flange, and I'll show you how that holds the unit open. Then you've got your slide bar. It'll be bolted to the sidewall, and that 14 1/4 reference is going to come in as it pertains to the slide bar. It's not a, from the handle to the center line of the axis, 14 1/4 is what they're coming with. The width of the bar, 1 inch. Thickness of it, about 5/16. Okay. Its overall length from the tip down to the bottom, it's going to be closer to 15 3/4. 15 3/8. Width of the mount, or height of the mounting flange, well, width is what it would be really, about 3 1/4. And the height of that, 1 inch. Oh, you know what? Let's do this as well. I'm going to give you the center to center of the screw holes, because really, most likely, you're buying this because you're replacing existing. About 2 1/4 inch, center to center. 2 1/4 inch. The diameter of that hole, 5/16. Okay. Now, the center to center on the slide track, let me give that to you. From the leading area here, opposite of here, those holes are ovalized. From the end to the first center is about 1 3/8 inches, to the second about 6 7/8, to the third, which is not ovalized, about 12 1/8. So you're going to get that fastened to that solid hole first. So 12 1/8, about 6 7/8, and then about 1 1/2. That's what that's going to be. Now, this will be applied to the door. This handle is going to just shoot through there. I have that. Yep. will look like this from the back side. Okay, now let's get an operation of how this is going to work. So your typical installation is going to look like, we started earlier. This is going to be bolted to the lid. This will be bolted to the sidewall. And you're in the operation of the door really only permits it to actually just, you know, behave in this sort of fashion where it's going to lock it in and open. Okay. So that sort of orientation is what you see in the drawing. That's how that hold open is going to happen. So you push it up, and then it will just literally slide track down and not really have anywhere to go. Now, there is a link below this video, and I realize that's awkward to show how that operates quite loose. There is a link below this video to a document called Technical Drawing, and it literally gives the technical drawing details of the part. Not a lot of help. What is helpful is the link to the installation instructions, and they go through all the steps of how to install it, but it's quite simple and straightforward, especially if you are replacing existing. You're going to want to make sure that this lines up with the holes that you've already have per the dimensions that we gave earlier, and then just follow these steps. While these installation instructions are a bit out of date, given the reference to a bolt and a nut and a washer that go here, this design does not require any such sort of mechanical fastener to hold it together. Going through all the steps, it's literally step by step with them. Place washer, next step, turn nut, that sort of detail, which is, it's quite simple and straightforward. The last page will give you a little parts drawing of the different subcomponents as it pertains. That drawing, I believe, is out of date because, again, the nut, the washer, and the bolt that is there. Now, the name Bilco is synonymous with roof hatches. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page from which you can pull up the full-line Bilco product catalog, but also from there you'll be able to review all of the Bilco items that we have on the site, and specifically all of the different parts that are available as well. If you have any questions on the Bilco RPRS3448 stainless steel right-hand hold open or any other Bilco product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.